Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you clicked on this video because you want to see the numbers and figures, that's what I'm going to be covering. Show you guys exactly how much money I made so far and all my expenses, everything I paid for, which there's not videos out here on YouTube talking about that because most people don't want to share how much they made or lost or things like that. But I'm going to show you guys exactly how much I made or how much I lost. I'm going to give you guys exact numbers, everything all my expenses, and what my check ended up looking like in the end. I'm also changing the channel name. I really don't know what I'm going to change it to, but JTS, I don't even remember why I titled it that, but yeah, I need to change the channel name just for practical reasons. And if you guys have suggestions, put those down in the comments below. I'll be sure to check those out. And for all of you new people here, I know there's 500 some of you. Thank you for subscribing. It was a busy week for this channel. A lot of people joined, which I'm thankful for. Thank you guys for subscribing. Once again, if you're new here, please subscribe, like the video. It helps me out. But so yeah, for all of you new people here, thank you for watching, and I guess we'll get into the numbers and figures. So guys, now let's get into some of the numbers. I bought the first little cat for $50 if you remember, then the next three for $75, and then the last two bigger ones for $100 a piece. Then I bought the Angus cross calf, which I still haven't sold yet, for $225, and then the other one for $250, which died. It died in the pond, if you guys remember that video, which has been removed from YouTube. Then I bought the next six for $135 a piece. That includes the Free Martin heifer, and then of course one of those also died, and that one died from pneumonia. So our total cost in calves was $1,760. So move that to the side. Now let's talk about how much I spent on milk replacer. So I bought 13 bags total, should have bought 14 but ended up not needing it. And those were $75 a piece. So the total there is $975. Now let's talk about the grain. First I'm going to talk about the grain I fed them when they were little, which I bought 14 bags of. They were $8 a bag, and that total ends up being $112. Then I bought the grain that, I fed them the rest of the time. Had 18,000 pounds of it. It was $8.31 per hundredweight, which if you add that up, that ends up being $1,500 roughly. Well, $5 more than what it was, but let's just say $1,500 to make it easier. And then if you add those two together, it ends up being $1,612 for grain. Move that to the side, and now let's talk about straw/bedding. I bought 2 bales that were $20 a piece, round bales, and so the total there is $40. Then hay, I bought some square bales, about 10 of them for $5.50 a piece, which equals $55. Then I bought 2 round bales for $45 a piece. These are just grass hay bales for 5x6s. So the total there is $90. So the total for the hay, I spent $145. So what I spent on everything, I spent $1,760 on the calves, I spent $975 on milk replacer, and $1,612 on grain. I spent $40 on straw, bedding, and then I spent $145 on the hay. So the total cost I spent a total of $4,532. Now let's get into what I got paid. So the total cost $4,532. Now let's take a look at the check. So I sold a total of 9 at the beginning. They brought total weight 5,020, brought 93 cents a pound, made $4,668. Okay, then the last one, it sold by itself. It weighed 430 pounds, if it'll focus here. Yeah, right there. And then it brought 80 cents a pound, and in total it made $348, if that'll focus here. There we go, $348 on that one. So total 10 head, 5,455 pounds, and made a total of $5,016.60. But of course I took a commission $180, insurance $10, beef checkoff was $10, and then of course vet inspection was $1.50. So the total deductions and the commissions, it was $201.54, and I made a total of $4,815.06. That's what my total check ended up looking like. So remember that, $4,815, and my costs were $4,532. So guys, I hope you saw all the figures and everything made sense. If you saw the total, I made about 300 some bucks. Don't remember the exact math, but I'll put the exact total right here at the bottom. So I made 300 some bucks so far, and I still have, like I said at the beginning of the video, I still have the Angus Holstein Cross, which I'm hoping will bring, well, 600 at the minimum, and I'm assuming he'll bring $700 to $800 based on prices last week. So that's another $800 I can add to my profits, or $700, whatever you want to, you know, whatever I want to estimate. I'm hoping he brings 7 at least. So and then I still have the Free Martin heifer, which she won't be worth much. I'll be lucky if I get $300 to $400 out of her. But you know, I'm also selling her for beef, so I should be able to get a little bit better than the calves I took to the sale barn. So with that being said, that's more money I can add to my profits since everything's already paid for and covered. So in the end, I probably made roughly, well, I made at least $1,000 minimum. And realistically, I probably made about $1,200 to $1,300 this year. So it's not a whole lot, especially for the amount of work that was put into them, but it's a whole lot better than losing money, which I know a lot of people did this year because there wasn't much to eat. So most of the producers, they sold while they could and got out of it before they lost way too much money. So I am thankful and lucky I did at least break even and make some money, but I will say I'm hoping next year turns out a lot better, as long as we get some rain and we don't have a drought. With that being said, guys, I still have those other 2 to sell. I think they'll do well, and well, decent. One will do well, the other one will do okay, but so I still have some money to make there. All the expenses are paid for, so that ends up being pure profit. So in total, you know, I'm hoping to make $1,000 minimum, and I'm realistically expecting to make about $1,200 to $1,300 total. So not a great year, but no one had a great year this year in our area because nothing was growing. So as I'm looking forward to this next season, which is starting next week, the next video I post will be getting ready and hopefully picking up some more calves. These are going to be Angus Holstein Cross or Gelbvieh Holstein Cross. So they're going to be a lot beefier. They're going to be more expensive, but calves we're selling for super cheap this year. Like Holsteins are selling for 60 bucks when last year they were selling for 125, 150. So yeah, almost half price. I'm hoping I can get these, pick all of them up for about 150, 125 a piece, which is cheap, really cheap for these kinds of calves. So they're gonna put on a lot of weight a lot easier since they are a beef animal. And they're going to be worth a lot more in the end. So I'm hoping everything turns out and I get some calves next week. So make sure you're subscribed, have the little bell clicked there so you get notifications when I post a video, because it's going to start getting really busy. I'll probably have 2 or 3 videos posted a week because a lot of stuff will be happening pretty quickly. I'm hoping to get 30 to 40 calves this year instead of 14. So a lot of stuff going on. I'm also getting heifers, which I'll explain in a later video why I'm doing that. And yeah, it's going to be pretty exciting the next couple weeks. So thank you for watching. I'm glad you made it this far, and I guess I will see you guys next week.